Good morning, my name's Tom. I'm going to do your DVD this morning on your brand new Cyclone, and we'll start up front here with several things. Your cooktop, you have a griddle and grill, and the gas for it connects right underneath the belly. Where that blue tab is. Have outdoor speakers. The speakers are water resistant, not waterproof, so do not spray directly into them. You could damage them. Washing it down and rainwater will not affect them. Next compartment is part of your storage. You do have a battery disconnect here, and you have a bypass for your water heater here. It's on normal now because it's been de-winterized and ready to use. So coming to the next compartment, you have your LP tank. Your LP tank is on. They are both full. There's one on the other side as well. Your regulator is up here, and that green cross shows that there's gas in the tank, and the indicator on top shows that we're drawing off of this tank. So when this tank runs dry, that green cross will turn red, and you'll know you're out of gas on one tank. If you camp with one tank off, then you can turn the other one on, and you won't run out of gas that way. So come on around. Your compartment up here has your inverter in it. Your inverter is for the refrigerator when you are in tow, and it allows the refrigerator to run off of their 12 volt, converts it into 110. You also have another disconnect up here for your battery, which is located in the battery box there. Beside that is your hydraulics for your level up system. And in front here you have storage, front storage. And we'll put that down. You also have your generator. Your generator is located here. In order to start it, you simply press down to prime the pump, and then hit the start button, and it will start right up. You want to run your generator at least a few hours a month to make sure everything's staying lubricated and it does not freeze up on you. You have your oil fill is here, your oil drain is there, and your filter is down below, and you can access that below the belly. You want to service, and the service times are here for the hours, and you want to keep that in good shape by doing that. This is your level up system. You just turn it on by pushing both buttons until the green light comes on, and then you'll hit auto level. You'll do that after you get it off of your tow vehicle, and the tow vehicle is clear from the tongue. So come on around. You have your other LP tank, and it is on as well. And the other side of your storage in here. We do start you out with a small dump hose, and there's a rubber hose here that hooks to your outdoor shower. And then to fill your tank, you simply turn this dial over to tank fill, plug your hose in, and that will fill your onboard tank. When you are dry camping, of course, this is where it's going to be, and that's drawing off your onboard tank. And then if you're hooked up to city water, you flip it to that position. You have light switch here for the front, and a light switch here for the compartment itself. You also have hookups up here for cable and satellite. Come on down. You have a port to flush out your black tank. Once you dumped your black tank and it shows there's still something in it, it means there's something caught on the sensors. So you'll hook a hose up to that and make sure that the black valve is pulled. Your black and gray valve are located in here behind this door. and then you can flush out your tank. The water heaters here, gas or electric. You want to make sure there's water in the tank before you light it off, and we've done that. Next to that is your furnace exhaust. It does get hot, but it's a good idea to get a screen for this to keep mud daubers and little varmints out, to keep you from having a costly repair. So we come on around. You have a rear bathroom as well, and its dump is here, and its poles are up here, and there's only one pole for the toilet and the sink. And again, after it's been emptied and still shows there's something in the tank, you can flush it out with your sewer flush here. Behind that is your gas station. You have 2 tanks, one for the generator and one for your toys. And then to operate the rear one and the generator, both of them are right here. It'll show you how full the tanks are. Your 50 amp service is here. All that cable is yours. So there's a 50 to 30 adapter in case you're at a campsite that does not allow you, does not have 50 amps. You can plug into 30 amps. If you do that, you can only use one AC at a time. Do not use both ACs on 30 amps. You will damage one or the other. Your awnings extend with a button inside. It's a good idea not to leave them out in stormy weather. If you do leave them out and the wind catches them, it could damage and rip them off the unit itself. So if it's windy, bring them in. If it's just raining, still they could catch a lot of water and have too much weight on them to that they would bend the arms. So bring them in and just be safe. Located here is a door. Behind that door you could mount a TV, outside TV. It does not come with one, but slam locks are very nice. I'll talk to you about a little more maintenance on the roof. You have a solid membrane roof, and you have a seal across the front, one across the back, and everything that comes up through the roof has Dicor sealant around it. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this sealant that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat right through the rubber. Now we'll go inside and take a walk around. If you come in, you'll see your breaker box. Breaker box is marked as to what everything goes to. Next to that is your fuse panel, and your fuse panel is marked as well. You come on in, you'll find behind door number 1 that you have several buttons. All these are light buttons, and next to that is your slide out room, a remote switch for your inverter, for your refrigerator, and down below the more slide out switches, awning switch, and on off switch for your lights. Below that is your power control system that shows you how much power you have as you're plugged in and how much you're using. Your thermostat for your air conditioner is here, and to scroll through it, you simply press the on-off button or the mode button, and you go to fan, automatic, AC. We have it on 68, and you can run it up or down here, and heat is on 90, all the way through to off, showing on the lower right hand corner is off. Up here you have your sound bar for your radio, and above that is your monitor panel showing you your electric for your water heater, if it's on or off. We can turn that on, and it will start to heat your water heater with electric. Water heater for gas is here, and if we turn that on, it would automatically turn the gas on. Your water pump is on, so we can test some things for you there. And as we come on through the living area, nice big TV, which is on and working well. You can lower it or extend it here, so it'll be lowered in the lower position when you receive the unit. Your seats at the bar, of course, fold back in to that area, and next to that you have a nice big refrigerator with the on off up here. It's nice and cold right now. It's been plugged in. As we come on down the kitchen, you'll have your cooktop and oven here, and your cooktop lights off by simply turning the valve, hitting the sparker, and turning it to a cook temperature. Microwave is up here. It's also a convection, so you can read up on that when you get the books. Come on back to the bunkhouse or your toy hauler. You have a bunk up here. You have a couch or bunk down here. You can have two bunks by just simply rolling the back of the couch over and bringing it down. In this position, you take this bunk up, it is the mobile bunk, and go up to catch the upper bunk, which is a drone, and will come down once you have the lower bunk up there. You'll pull these pins on all four corners and lower the lower bunk. The upper bunk will then stop when it hits these panels, stop points, and then you'll have two bunks, one up, one down. We come on around to the rear bath. In order to fill the bowl, you'll simply press the pedal slightly so water's coming in but not going out, and then once you've used the unit, you just push the pedal all the way down. That will flush it. This is where you're going to put your black tank chemicals. You need to use at least 8 ounces of liquid chemicals every time after you've dumped it, and actually before you use it. So put the chemicals in but the very first time before you use it, and then also after you dump it, and put more chemicals in the tank to keep it smelling fresh. You can use either packets or you can use liquid. Both work just as well. You have a washer dryer hooked up here, and so you could have your washer dryer here. You also have a thermostat back here for the rear AC. Nice sink with pull handle. And light switches here for above and below. Nice recliners all the way around. we come on up to the master. We have the master bath or shower. These 3 panels you want to make sure are hooked when you're traveling to make sure they do not end up being more than 3 panels. You do have a fan, and it raises here. Light switches for up above, and the toilet operates exactly the same. Your bed is elevated at the head, and in order to do that, there are buttons on the side. You have a fireplace up here. Has its own remote. That remote will be located here. And then a nice walk-in closet with its own light. And the door locks here and here. You want to make sure that they're locked in the open position when traveling. You do have an AC here, and this is AC only, it's not heat. The heat is only up on the center AC. And that pretty well takes care of the walkthrough. If you have any questions once you receive your unit, please don't hesitate to call Homans, and they will be glad to put you in touch with one of us who does the walkthrough, and we will be more than happy to answer any questions. Again, thank you for buying your unit from Homan. Have many camping trips in it.